my personal credit attorneys and student loan reduction program working for you this week. No obligation to you at all. Here's the link. Check it out. You get student loan officers or paralegals to discuss your credit improvements and options. I'm so glad you tuned in today and you checked out what I had for you. This was for you. I had over 200 people ask me almost 300 questions. It took me 3 months to break through all those questions and answer those and find the ones that are most common throughout our nation. I'm here to help. It's been a great experience working with you today and sharing with you that there is a way. Don't let it linger. Don't let the pain of bad credit and student loan debt be the burden. Think about the picture of the PowerPoint that I started with. Even on my Facebook page, I have that credit card I'm holding in my hand because I know how it feels to have the burden of bad debt on your back, and it hurts. So these are some testimonies of what people are saying about me. I'm going to read one of these. A good friend of mine, Kaya, she says, Chauncey is helping me clean up what I messed up. The phone call I got yesterday saying loan forgiveness is in the near future was exactly what I needed to hear. Next up, credit repair. My blessings are on the way. Thank you again, Chauncey. And I want to thank Kaya Thornton Hunter. She's recently married. So that as you can see, when she got her finances together, her romance life built, and then she's a good friend of mine. And just seeing people like that just going to getting God graces and building better lives. And I'm connected to that success. That makes me feel good as a Christian. So there's another one from my friend Heather. She just completed a master's degree. She entered our program, and she was ecstatic about it. And she's doing social service work and working with people in our community. So it's good to say that I'm part of that success also. So that's what it's about, people giving back and showing that you can be a nurturer in your community. So that's what I stand for. So it's not about Chauncey being some financial guru. It's about Chauncey going through pain and hurt and being able to see the change and having the honesty with myself that I have to have the right attitude because I have a network of people that I have to build up. And I'm thankful for what I've been to, and it just gave me the endurance to keep on working and sharing these ideas with you today. Another one, I have another one, this young lady named T.D. Stone. I've talked to her several occasions. She's doing good. She's actually moved to another city, and she's living a blessed life. She says, Chauncey, guess what's on my credit report? Here's a hint, nothing. And it's like she got a smiley face behind that. And oh yes, how much am I paying in my student loans debt? Nothing. She qualified for student loan forgiveness. They knocked out almost $16,000 to $20,000 worth of her debt. I was so shocked and surprised, and she's living good with her family and everything. And condolences go out to her, and it's just a blessing to see that. Another person, Tina Grisham, she believed and she gave a great testimony about me, and it's just good being connected. I've actually taught her daughter in one of my classes in the past, and it's just good to see that people that you live in a community with, you're able to glean and help. So that's good. The next one is my friend Jonathan Walker. When I said I lost everything I had, he was my business partner. I trusted him, and I felt so bitter towards him. But then as I started seeing when God had brought my life back, I had to go back and help somebody that actually put me in a situation to lose everything I had. And that's the thing about being a person that's been through hardship. You got to be able to go back to work with people that you felt that spited you. But when I look back, he didn't spite me. It was more than me. He was trying to help me make money. And I love this brother for this. I'm going to read what he says. You can look at his credit score, 720 and 718. And he's a man of God, and it's just good to see him. That's what he said. After the real estate meltdown, my credit bottomed out. I reached out to Chauncey, and he helped me get together again. Additionally, he helped me take my $665 student loan payment to a payment of $0. He's a married man, 2 beautiful kids. We went to college together, and just our relationship suffered when I suffered financially. I tried to blame everything on him, and see, God found me in that situation, and I had to change. He has helped me. He has now helped hundreds of people, and he has helped me do that also. And I love this brother for that. He mentioned that I'm a minister. I love God. I'm a husband. I'm also an alumni with him at Michigan State University. I work in elementary school, so I work with tomorrow's future. So I have to pour into them. I'm a coach. I'm an author and a mentor. And if you need his help with your credit or your student loans, contact him. And that's his credit score at the bottom. And we're talking about we lost properties. He had about 10 properties. I had 5, and we thought we were going to be rich. And if you had seen his credit score, you'd have been like, he's not making it out. And I can remember we were so sad, and just God found us at the bottom. And that's what God does. He'll find you somewhere, and he'll give you a moment in your life that I call it the now moment. The moment when things seem like they're so bad right now, but God gives you a word or an experience or a situation. God gave me that book, and through that book, I was able to help people with student loan debt. I was able to help people with credit restoration. And now I'm looking back over the years since I've been doing this. It's hundreds of people in my database, and I'm like, God, thank you for giving me the courage to walk through my fear. So if you see these credit scores, hey, I'm trying to create a 700 community. What does a 700 credit score community look like? I bet it's beautiful homes, loving families, higher education, no poverty, substance, people loving one another. So that's my vision and my passion. 700 credit score communities for everyone. So if I can do that, come aboard, work with Chauncey Williams. Here's again to get my personal credit attorneys and student loan reduction officer today. I work with these people. We've been helping a lot of people. There's the link. No risk obligation today. Sign up, come in. I appreciate you being on the call and being here at the webinar. I want to see your life change like mine did, and mine is constantly changing. I want to pour into more people because as God pours into me, I want to pour into you. For the people that stayed on all the way through, I promise, here's your special gift as I promised to you. Ta-da! Action taker bonus. If you registered within 7 days, either with one of the programs, the student loan program or the credit restoration program, where we can dispute bankruptcies, tax liens, judgments. You can see results in as quick as 3 to 6 months. It's worth it. If you want to lower your student loan debt and receive a payment of possibly the lowest payment I've had is $0 or $39, or my payment of $135. If you got some burden, like I said, that picture that I had is a symbol of what I've been through. Me with a big old credit card in my hand, talking about what do I do now, being hurt. This is a value of $79 on a digital version where you can have it on your Android or your laptop or your Chromebook. That was $9. I'm giving that away today. If you sign up for one of the programs, you can get an actual physical soft copy of the book. What Do I Do Now? The book that changed my life. I wrote it because I have many testimonies in it and personal experience of how I built my life back through reading the book of Job, and it's helping me. And then last but not least, the audio book, where I spent hours in the studio of my time reading my whole book over and over and over until I got it right. I have beautiful music in the background, and I appreciate my my sound conductor, Demetrius Stimich, for building that audio book for me and just doing that. It's a total value of $79, free of charge for you today. You sign up for one of the programs. It's been a blessing working with you today, and I appreciate you coming. I'm on the radio in Muskegon, 103.7 The Beat, 103.7 thebeat.com. Check it out, 3 o'clock every Saturday. We have all the shows we have on there. Me and my buddy Tony Williams, we give away free tidbits about insurance, credit restoration, student loan debt. I'm on Facebook, What I Do Now, Credit and Debt Help. I'm on Facebook personally, the image of my credit card, Chauncey Williams, and WhatDoIDoNow.biz. So just check me out. This is the free offer for you. Sign on, get to the programs. We're working today. You can call the numbers. One of the phone numbers is 855-255-0081 for a free consultation. And the other one is for the student loans. You have to follow the link, put in your name, your number, the time you want to be called. You want to be called today, you can, and you get all this information for free. This is my experience that I lived through. I'm Chauncey Williams, WhatIDoNow.biz. Thanks for showing up and coming. Damon, you want to share anything with them, being part of being one of my testimonies?
I didn't want to interrupt, but yeah, I wanted to jump in, and I want to thank you because I've seen a 100-point jump in my score. I'm now at about a 655. So based on talking to you and your coaching and working on the programs, I did want to say, you want to switch to the very last slide for anybody that missed, that has the link that they can go to. And we do have a few questions that if you can answer. We're just at 3 o'clock, so we made it an hour. One of the questions that was asked was, how long does the process take? And I'm assuming they're talking about both of those, the student loan.
Okay. With the student loans takes about, into the process, we charge a fee. Fees are different based on what kind of consolidation that you require. But it's totally worth it. Once you enter the program, we break the payments up, and it takes about, after you pay the fee, it takes 30 to 45 days to qualify for that. With the credit restoration, it's good to get a free consultation, But I'm telling you right now, for most clients, depending on your situation, most clients, you see significant changes within 3 months for credit restoration. You can add 100 points. Like you said, you added almost 100 points to your score in about what, Damon? About a month or 2 months? It was 2 months for yourself. So takes about 3 months. I have a relative, my sister, she bought a house in 6 months. And I can remember my nephew talking about he wanted to buy a house, and it took 6 months in the program, and now she has a new home, and she was renting. So you always got to don't look at the program, look at what you're trying to get into. Are you trying to get into a new home, a new car? You're trying to go back to school? And what's the obstacle that's blocking you? If you can enter a program that can get you can access success for you in a near future, it's worth it. So because what's good credit without progress? What's a lower student loan payment without progress? And that's what we're here for. We're talking about growth and progress because I want to see communities that have 700 credit scores. That's lower crime, that's lower poverty, higher education. And that's what I'm truly about, because being an author, an educator, and a mentor, and somebody that goes into the prisons and works in these places, credit scores and self-esteem and love produces good citizens. So by having a higher credit score, your self-worth really does change, because you're having more money at the end of the month. Your month is not beating your money. It's just being in the best situation. What's another question, Damon? I hope that gave them an answer. So we're looking at 3 to 6 months for the credit restoration, and we're looking at 30 to 45 days to enter a student loan program.
Okay, and just for anybody on the call, if you look on the right-hand side, you'll see a link to get started. You can click that. That'll take you over to the form. Next question was, how do you stop creditors from harassing me on my cell phone?
Okay, how you stop harassing? Now I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna give you a tidbit. They gonna get their debt, but it's what you can do. This is what you can exactly say. Can you please stop calling me? I feel like you harassing me. Please stop calling me. I feel like you harassing me. I'm gonna work to my best ability to work out a plan with your company. But I prefer that you don't call me. Could you do it in writing? Now they're going to say that we continue to collect this debt. That's when you need to think about, okay, I got them stop calling me. Now they're sending letters in the mail. Are you going to respond to the letters in the mail, or are you going to enroll yourself in the program? And I understand I've been laid off before. I done lost a job. I done felt like I ain't had an income. But it's always good to create a plan. So that's the tidbit I'm going to give you. When they call you, answer the phone. Don't let it go straight to the voicemail, because what that does is that speeds the process up. See, debts have statutes of limitations. Certain debts last 3 years, 7 years. And what they have to do is they take insurance out on their property. Car loans, they take insurance out on. House loans, credit cards. They take insurance out on certain things that they have. So when you default on the item, their insurance picks it up. So what they do is they sell your bad debt to a collection agency, or for pennies on the dollar. So we're talking about, say if you have a debt hypothetically for $500. Now you're on the hook. They're calling you, and they're like, well, we want to collect this debt. Now it's $900. We got interest. We got this payment. And you're like, you don't answer the phone. So that's process. If you answer the phone, you say, I'm trying my best. Guess what you're gonna do? Now the resolution is gonna be. The process is going to be, please stop calling me, because you send it to me in writing. They'll send you a bill, and you can write back to them saying, like, I don't have that much money right now. My income is different, and you can negotiate something. That's free for you to hear today. But if it's a larger debt and you feel like I can't surmount it, I can't live above it, you want to be able to say, hey, I can do something to make sure that I can negotiate that debt. I can enroll in a program where we'll fight that debt for you, and then you can move on. But you want to get them off your back, and you want to devise a plan where they can stop calling you, because that's frustrating. Those 800 numbers, those private numbers, I lived that life. Having letters come on, put on your door, put in your mailbox, ooh, pink letters, purple, green. I mean, I know what it is. I know what it's like. Life hits people. Nobody is perfect. But successful people, it's not about them failing. It's about what they do through their failures. So that's how I want to just share with you. Don't avoid it. Answer the phone. Talk to them. And you'll find out that it's a person on the other end. And then if they start harassing you and talking to you in the wrong way, let them know, like, that's not how you're supposed to treat me. You don't supposed to call after 8 o'clock at night. This is too late at night. I'm at work right now. This is my work hours. You can't call me on my job. That's defamation of character. You can't do that. So is there any other questions, Damon?
Yes, we got one.
Still there?
Yeah, one last one. What credit monitoring services do you recommend?
Credit monitoring services. We do have our own. We do have our own monitoring services where if somebody is applying for your credit and they steal your identity, we have that in our system already. So our system has that already, and that's the best system. Like I mentioned on one of the questions, our monitoring service works like this. When things come off your credit report, you'll know. When your credit score increases, you'll know. When someone's messing with your credit, when they're trying to steal your identity, you'll know. So we have I will call it the trilogy. I call it not a dual, but we have a 3-tier product that helps our client when it comes to disputing items and when it comes to monitoring and protecting their identity. We one of the most exclusive programs that can help you there, but they want to charge you $19 a month items. So you understand, they're not giving you a power of attorney. So they're not giving you that I call it leverage. And you want leverage when it comes to dealing with major corporations, $1 million corporations that's trying to sue you for debts and trying to get opportunities back from you because life happened to you. I hope that answered that question.
Okay, well, that's all the questions that we have for today.
Okay. Well, I appreciate everyone listening. Again, the link is at the bottom. The phone number for credit restoration you can call. You got a pen. It's 855-255-0081. Again, I'm Chauncey Williams. I'm on 103.7thebeat.com radio station. All our shows are on there. I'm talking about things like this. Facebook, Credit and Debt Help is our Facebook page. WhatDoIDoNow.biz, and my own personal page where I share things that I'm doing in the community with other people. Reach out to me, share with me. Let's build your life back. It took me 5 years. I've helped people where it took them 1 year with both programs and the financial literature. So if I can offer you something that takes 1 year versus 5 years, you tell me, is it worth your time and money to spend 1 year with me? Thank you again.